Hi everyone, this is Daniel Scranton, and a surprise guest is with us. This Kalyandra is here, and we are going to channel the Arcturian Council. Well, the Arcturian Council. Well, pleased to connect. Yes, yes, yes. We have been investigating the effects of the solstice energies on your world, and we are noticing that not only are they already upon you and among you, but they are affecting more than just humankind. These energies are affecting all of the dimensions that you have there, and all of the beings that you have on Earth. You are currently living in 4 to 5 dimensions right now. Which means you are already multidimensional beings. And when you are aware of your multidimensional nature, it is easier for you to be your whole self. Not only are the animals and plants being affected by the solstice energies that are pouring in at this time, but the dirt is being affected. The rocks are being affected. And of course, the crystals are being affected by the solstice energies. If you have crystals that you haven't picked up in a while, go pick them up and hold them in your hands. Feel the energy coming off of them as they anchor in the solstice energies for you. They have to, at times, do some of the heavy lifting for you because you are busy living your complicated lives there on Earth. The crystalline realm is becoming a bigger player in all of this ascension business that you are wrapped up in at this time. And of course, your planet is comprised of earth, rocks, crystals, and other substances that are affected by the solstice energies in a very powerful way. You know that there is so much going on energetically all the time. But there are times when everything is amplified and you need help grounding all of the energies in to the physical plane. You are all wonderful conduits because of your openness and because of your awareness. You have enough sensitivity to know that something is going on, but you also have helpers. You have the beings in your life in animal form, in plant form, in tree form, but then you also have what you consider to be inanimate. The mineral kingdom has consciousness. You wouldn't think of them as beings because they are not associated with a soul. But certainly when you look at a mountain or a mountain range, you can feel the consciousness that is present there. That's the type of consciousness that is helping you immensely at this time. That's why when we tell you to ground yourselves in your bodies and to Mother Earth, we really mean it. Go connect with whatever you can. That is a part of your world. Or find an animal friend to connect with. Go out and buy some plants at the store and bring them home. And be grateful for their service. You are getting a tremendous amount of help right now from all angles. And yes, it is because you need that help. It is because these energies are so strong. And it is because this is a group effort and a group event. Ascension always has been for all, not just the chosen few. And what's happening on your world right now is a representation of that. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Hello. Calandra did not disappoint, huh? She's in this video. Now she's lying down. So interesting because hi, sweet girl. I taught, and Barbara's here too, the plant. Okay. Let's not get crazy with the laptop stand here. I taught my beginner's channeling class this morning. It was the first thing I did today, and Calandra, who has not been in my office much at all lately, she showed up and she hung out for the whole class, the whole 2 hours. And so that was nice. And now here she is in a video for the first time in probably months. Some of you are probably keeping track. And she's been hanging out. I don't know. She wants to be inside again, which is great. I kind of suspected that the 100% outdoor cat thing was a phase. I had some lovely moments today with my daughter. I think I mentioned before we got her a swing set and a swing, like a fancy canvas and rope and wood swing. And so I had some time tonight between my group live Q&A and my final client. So I went outside and I was swinging her on the swing. And I started swinging her like she's facing me. So I'm pushing her, not from behind like you normally would, but because I wanted to see her, I was just facing her and pushing the, like the parts of the swing that you can. It's kind of like a boxy swing. So I could just get those like upper corners of the box, and then I would like grab her legs and like speak a little light language. As she'd come at me, I'd like grab onto them and speak a little light language and then let go. And then at some point, so she was giggling at that. That was somewhat entertaining. But then when I thought of this move. Whoa! Like she'd come at me, and I'd make like she was kicking me and pushing, and like the force was throwing me back. That got the biggest laugh out of her that I've ever heard. So we did that for a while. And then just now I was meditating in the bed. I like to meditate in the bed, and her bedtime's like 2 hours before I go in there. So she still sleeps in between us, and so she's in the bed next to me, and my wife's still doing stuff like, I don't know what she's doing, meditating or doing yoga or something. And I'm meditating. I like to meditate lying down, especially when I'm as exhausted as I typically am by the end of the day. So most nights I fall asleep while I'm lying there, and then I have my headphones on and the timer set, so I do wake up so I don't oversleep and put myself in a bad position for getting all this done. So I'm lying there, and I have fallen asleep, and I feel something like furry against my arm, and I'm like, I'm in that like stage of you're waking up, you have no idea what's going on. I'm like, this does not feel like my wife touching my arm, but that's what it has to be, right? And then the next thought was calling Andra. We shut the door to the bedroom so the cats don't go in there. And but so obviously it wasn't Calandra, but I thought it's got to be Calandra, right? Because it was like a furry sensation. It was Talea's head. Talea had moved far enough over that her head like brushed up against this part of my arm. And so I'm still in a daze, and I go like this, and I touch her right here on her face, and she just was kind of like, what's going on? I think I woke her up, and but she didn't cry or anything. And then my wife came over and like, what happened? What happened? So that was fun. That was a fun little Talea moment today too. And I only have one thing to promote. Attracting Your Soulmate 3-week course. I'll put a link to it down below on YouTube and on Instagram. Starts on 29th of December. I finished that End of the Effing World show, and it's 2 seasons, and it's pretty damn good. It's a good show. Really, when you boil down these dramas, like if they're really good, it's like what the characters don't say that's so important. It's what makes it so good. And it's funny because I used to study screenwriting, and I used to write screenplays. And now I feel like I know so much more because I think it's gotten better over the years. I think the writing's gotten better. And I just notice like how important it is for the character to not say what you want them to say. Because that's, because they've got to grow. And if they're just like already fully formed and, fully self-actualized humans, there's nowhere for them to go. So anyway, I think tonight I'm going to pick up season 2 of the Jim Carrey show, Kidding. I'm going to get a Showtime subscription and watch that one. And there's a new Bryan Cranston show on there too, of Breaking Bad fame. And what else is on there? There's one more it's Moonbase 8. I really like John C. Reilly and Fred Armisen, so I'm going to check that one out, even though, it hasn't been very well received, but we'll see. Humor is a very subjective thing, so we'll see. That's it. That's my story. I've got 2 days off in a row. I will do another video tomorrow night, and then I'll take Saturday night off. And, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Right, Calandra? Calandra hopefully will come back for another visit tomorrow. I hope you're doing well. I love you. Blessings. Namaste. And subscribe. Oh, and I figured out last night it's over here. Subscribe is over here. There's nothing over there. I keep pointing over there for no reason. Subscribe's over there. So please subscribe. And if you're on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you're watching my video, just come back tomorrow. I'll do it again. Bye.